This is your homeboy Kwame,
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nia Dama.
and today is an amazing day because I'm about to start what I do all the time,
I'm the man behind Sports Updates.
living off experience in America.
Today, I'm about to unveil life in USA. Check it out.
Bro,
You,
you welcome.
Charlie, it's
You
good to have
welcome.
you.
Welcome to America.
Charlie, living the dream.
Those of you where you go Ghana Web, Ghana Web, the sports section, the sports where you people they read, is coming from him. Bro, I appreciate your time. Today we're going to talk about life in abroad. At least you have seen a little bit, you've gone through a little bit, and first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself and your channel and what you do.
Okay, so my name is Nia Adama. A lot of people know me as Joseph Adama. Sports journalist, have been in the media space for like close to 8 years.
I'm a lifestyle journalist.
Yeah, been with multimedia, I've been with Ghana Web. I spend most of my time at Ghana Web.
Okay.
And I've done a lot of stuff on the internet, and yeah, you can Google me and find me out. But basically, I have my own YouTube channel where I talk a lot of sports. The name of my channel is Sports Updates Ghana.
Okay.
And yeah, the brain behind a lot of videos that have gone viral. But one thing that people don't know about me is that I also sell sneakers, and Charlie. Man has been hustling in Accra, Kantamanto.
Oh
During the
boy.
days, yeah. So yes, we've been through a lot, but now we are here.
In Ghana, you being a sport journalist, how was life generally?
Oh, well, so life as a journalist was good. I won't lie to you.
Yes, man. Sporting they take all the money.
Yeah. Oh, nah, not a bet. I not a bet. For me, I discovered very young in my life that betting wasn't my calling, because I
Okay.
started betting when I was in high school.
Charlie.
And Charlie, I wasn't winning. Even the one that I won, crap, they said I didn't win. So I knew I just trashed it somewhere.
Charlie.
But how I got into the media space, well, I think everything has to do with God, because I was a teacher by then. Young boy,
Okay.
done with high school,
Okay.
started teaching, then did some short course in media. Then I took a decision to do internship with multimedia, no salary. Meanwhile, you were getting paid as a teacher. It wasn't that much, but 250 cedis back then.
But at that time it was money.
Yeah, 2015. It was money, but it wasn't money
That much.
Yeah,
Now
so-
it's not money, but those days it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I was
At
able
least.
to save to buy certain. So
Okay.
after my 6 months course in media, like life wasn't going on, and I just took it upon myself that I'm going to send application to where I want to work with. So I went around sending application letters. I went with my friend, didn't work out. I'm like, I'm not going to wait for him. I'm going to go on my own. I went on my own. Third time before Joy FM called me that, okay, we've heard you, come for an
Charlie.
internship. Imagine, internship, you're still better exams. So yeah, I went to write the exams. Long and short, I got the shot, and I ended up in the sports department. And this were people I was listening to and watching before going to school. Now I'm in the same office
With them.
with them working. It was a dream come true.
The feeling was different.
But you were not being paid. For 1 year, I worked without being paid. I'm not the only one. So sometimes before I leave home, I'll listen to the stories that I produce the night before being played on the morning show or the
That was a nice
on
feeling
the video.
too.
So I'll tell my dad, I'm the one who produced this thing. So I know the sound that's coming to play. So you to start with this one, then you be like, oh, so you're the one. So gradually, yeah, it started boosting my confidence. My parents tell me to keep on doing well
What
and
you
stuff.
doing?
Yeah.
And
So,
now here we are.
yeah. The day I realized that journalism was a hell of a job was 31st December 2016.
What happened? Please, we want
So
to know.
31st December 2016, I was supposed to prepare to go to church.
Okay.
Crossover night, crossover is big in Ghana.
Yeah.
And I came here and realized that Charlie, crossover is nothing over here. USA,
Oh, no,
Charlie.
forget. Nobody has
So
that time.
it was time for the 6 p.m. news, and the producer wasn't there. It was just the news anchor. I'd come to play the BBC Sports on Joy. It's like 10 minutes before
The
6
main.
p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
So the news anchor just called me. I was like, you are going to produce my show on Newsnight today. I'm like, huh? I'm supposed to go home and go and prepare for. I'm also supposed to go to church.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'll teach you everything. Within 10 minutes, she taught me how to
Do
play the sound bites and everything. She gave me one of the scripts that she was reading from. So anytime she ends, I know what to play.
What to play.
And
all
I
those stuff.
produced, and Charlie, I had to get home prepared to go to church. That night, I knew journalism, Charlie.
It wasn't that easy.
There was a time when I was at Ghana Web, 31st night, that I'm supposed to be in church. They sent me with a cameraman to go to the crossover,
And
be
go
in
and
church,
record
and go
it.
and report.
With no money.
I think 2017 or 2018.
With no money.
Bro, man has been through a lot.
It's like being a journalist back home in Ghana. It's all about sacrifice.
Yeah.
You have to. You don't need
You
to
lose friends a lot.
you lose friends, and not even friends. Even if you're
The
in a
absence.
relationship and your lady don't understand what you do. Because money is not coming. You go out every single day, no money coming, and the lady will be looking at you, man.
But what I like
Charlie,
is
we've
that
been there before.
the network, don't play with the networking.
Yes,
I got
man.
here through networking, and now I
Yes.
don't play with that at
Yes.
all. You meet people,
Yes.
and yeah.
It's true. Most of the people that I was reporting with them, now we are still connected. We talk to each other. And when we see some stories, and we talk like, hey, have you seen that story?
Yeah.
You see the person who wrote, man. Sometimes we wish they could have done it this way. They could have done. When I listen to Hot FM news, I'll be like, okay, if he did it like this, it could have gone this way. You know, it's all good.
Imagine you don't have money, but you can call the Accra mayor. You don't
I
joke
tell
with
you
that.
my experience. I remember the first day I interviewed the leader for Roman Catholic people, the Palmer Buckle,
Yeah, Bishop Amabako.
Archbishop Palmer Buckle. The first day my editor sent me AC Ohene, go. And that time the Roman Catholic people were going for a program and they had an accident, I think around Kumasi Road, thereabout.
Okay.
So all of them passed away. So they wanted to hear his comment, how
Yeah.
he felt and what they're doing, because he's
Okay.
the leader.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? So I knocked the door. Hello. Say, please, who is there? I said, me. I mentioned my name. I said, okay, come inside. Bro, as I entered the room, my body started shaking like this. No, me looking at the man sitting down, calm,
Yeah.
postured, like, come in, my son. You can sit down. Then I was like, I was shaking. He was like, take your time. Don't worry. I'm here. Any question, just ask me. I will answer. But before, you take your time because I know you are shaking. I said, then I told him, I have never been to these places before. You are my first like meeting personality like this. This is my first time. So please just pardon me. Whatever that, I was like, my editor sent me to come and ask you about the accident. And then all of a sudden he touched me. Like, don't worry,
Calm
you'll
down.
be fine.
Stop panicking.
Then
You were just calm. Then
oh boy, this is living off experience in the United States of America.
Yeah,
We're sharing
yeah.
our experiences.
Yeah.
We're making sure that you will learn from it, right?
Yeah.
That is the reason why we are here. But for you to know what is going on, for us to tell you what's going on, at least we need to start from the basics, how we started. So this is how we started as a journalist. He has been through, I have been through it. And I can go on and on and on and on and on. You understand? Sometimes you go and do a story and they will never do it.
Charlie, this thing,
You do a story, you write
spend
and
12
write.
hours right.
The editor will go to us, nah. Then
But meanwhile, your colleague at another station will do the same
the
story.
same story.
Then they'll be like, did you hear that story? Then you tell boss, but that's the same story I gave to you. And you said it's not a big story.
Yes, and all the time we wanted to be the one breaking the news.
Yeah.
We don't want Peace FM to be the first. So all the time we monitoring them, and maybe this is a secret.
Funny thing,
I don't know to tell most of-
everybody monitors everyone. Yeah.
So right now, you have been in America for a while. In the media space, as you go here, as compared to Ghana, what have you seen so far?
Well, what I'll say is that Ghanaian journalists are really respected internationally.
Okay.
No matter how you do your work, even if you are just a blogger, you speak in the local language, you are respected. I won't lie to you. Like, I've been here for a short period of time, but I've been able to go to stadiums
Okay.
because I'm a Ghanaian journalist. I applied, then I just put my details there, and I
Okay.
get application. And you go
Right
and sit
away.
there, and you meet big people. I'm like, whoa, like you guys respect me that much. So yeah, the journalists in USA are really respected, but unlike Ghana, Charlie, we are journalists.
Please subscribe to my channel and subscribe to his channel too.
Yeah, Sports Update Ghana.
Sports Update Ghana. What
Oh.
really pushed you to get involved? Like, man, I'm traveling to America.
So I didn't have the intent of coming to America. Like,
Okay.
this was God's doing because
Okay.
I traveled to France
Okay.
for the Olympic Games. So
Oh, France.
yeah,
Okay.
when I
Okay.
went to France, I met my Ghanaian journalist over there. He was able to get me accommodation and everything. So I met him, then he opened up to me and told me his plans. I'm like, bro, are you going back to Ghana? I was like, Charlie, nah, I'm not going back to Ghana. Like, you're not going back to Ghana, Sesen. Oh, I've got an American visa. I'm like, oh, okay, tell me more about it. So it was he that like opened up to me, told me the processes he went and managed to get the American visa. I'm like, okay, if you can do it, why can't I do it? So
Okay.
I left him and went to Germany. And before I left, he called another friend who was already in the USA, and these people spoke to me. They advised me. They gave me all the
What
things
they're
that
supposed to tell you.
So the day I stepped foot in Germany, that same night I started my American process. I applied, and in fact, when I got the date I was supposed to go for the interview would mean that my visa to the Schengen area had expired. So I requested for an emergency interview.
Interview.
So
Okay.
they backdated it. So I got to Germany on Saturday.
Okay.
Started the process. By Monday, I had
Okay.
put in my application. Tuesday, they made me aware of the date.
Okay.
Then Tuesday evening, I sent them the message that I want an emergency. Wednesday, I woke up. Boom. You are going for an interview on Friday.
Man, Ghana is not like that. Though.
Charlie, like Ghana, there, like I got 6 months before I will get interview date. My interview was the week I applied. The next week was supposed to be my interview. They pushed it back to that same week, Friday. So Wednesday, Friday. So I was in another province in Germany. So I had to move from Hamburg to Berlin for my interview. So my friends that I was staying with booked a Flixbus, what we call VIP bus in Ghana. They call it Flixbus. It's an interstate or interregion. So quickly I came to Berlin, slept over there, and yeah, the next day I went for my interview. Now this is where the story gets interesting.
We are ready.
You know the US has embassy and consulate.
Yeah.
And I misunderstood it. My interview was supposed to be at 9:30. So the next morning, I woke up feeling good. I was singing Bob Marley's song. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing, it's gonna be all right. So I moved out, picked my bus. My friend said I should pick Uber. I didn't listen to him because he doesn't want me to be late. But me too, Charlie. I have to save some cash.
You know now.
So
you know
I picked bus system. It delayed me. I left him like 6. I got there 9:38. Got there. Charlie, my interview was 9:30. And I was working towards, till date, I don't even know whether consulate or embassy. So I think I was working towards the embassy. And when you get there, you know, American police.
Yeah, you have to
oh, man, you can't walk over here. What are you looking for? I'm like, I'm coming for a visa interview. Man, this place, we don't have interviews. This the embassy. You have to go to the consulate. Bro, my interview is at 9:30. Where is it? Let me get you the location. Got me the address. And I checked. It was like 38 minutes journey.
Away from.
And I'm 8 minutes late already. I ordered Uber. Uber took 10 minutes. So in my mind,
it's not going to work out.
It's not going to work out because I'm late. So I'm like, okay, let me just go and know the place, see the place, and know that, oh, this is where they do the interview. So the Uber driver came. Charlie, Europe. Traffic light. Every 2 seconds, traffic light. Charlie, then my head, Charlie. The driver could tell that I was panicking and all that. He was trying his best to speed back, you know, speed limits, traffic light.
Of course.
So gradually we got there and I got down. I was rushing. I didn't even know the entrance. Funny enough, I met some Ghanaian family and I was like, oh, we are Ghana for. But, you know, some Ghanaians are some way.
Of course. They will like, look at your face.
I was there. We are Ghana into then Sana Edini Pakistan say, oh, and just she Some chiamo and can perceive me whom be a gate no never hound. So I left them, not mind them. Quickly
Okay.
rushed the gate.
Well,
When I got
probably
there,
they were denied. You see,
no,
when
no,
you...
they're about to go. So I'll tell
Oh,
you the
okay.
story. I'll tell
Okay.
you the full story. So I got to the gate. I was holding my envelope and my side bag.
Okay.
Then the security was like, "Okay, you're coming for an interview, right? So you can't come with your bag. You have to leave your belongings in your car."
Everything.
I'm like,
Okay.
I didn't come with a car. So, go to the train station. There is a storage area. Do you know where the storage area? That was as I was talking to you. It was 10 p.m. 10 a.m.
AM. And your
My
interview has already
passed.
time has already passed.
10 a.m. I was just going to try. I was like, the train station, 20 minutes, 20 minutes in and out, 40 minutes. So when I look across the street, I saw a small shop. I wanted to take it there. The black people over there, I saw them. They were like, they don't understand English. Then I saw a dentist
Okay.
shop where they take care of
Okay.
eyes and stuff. So I walked in and the guy, they immediately saw me. I don't know whether it was God's doing. I was like, you want to leave your bag, eh? Then the white guy just collected my bag, put it down, and I left, crossed the street, and came back. And
When it's for you, it's for you.
Charlie, I came back around almost 11. I remember almost 11. And when people come and they arrive, they tick and stuff. Everybody has tick. The last person was supposed to be 11:44. The person was already there. 11:44 interview about that 9:30. So yeah, they make me
Wow.
check in and I entered. The moment I entered, I know that Charlie. So I entered this house, you take the pictures and all that. Then I stood in the queue. Funny enough, the Ghanaian family I told you about, the man wasn't going, but the woman and her daughter were the one looking for the visa. They were 2 steps ahead of me, and I was reading my pamphlet, like some of my document. I realized that there was a mistake, but lucky enough, that document I had it twice, so I cancelled one, and I was like, the one I cancelled, I'm going to send that one.
Okay.
So I was in line, and the Ghanaian woman went with the children, and they were denied. The one in the middle got it. The one on the left was also going for a school, was looking for a school visa, was denied. It is in Europe that you see white people being denied visa. Over there, you people think that Ghanaians are the only ones, so Africans are the ones being denied.
I've seen a lot.
White people were being denied visa in Europe.
Man, American.
So it got to my turn.
Color.
Because the first guy had denied someone and it was a Ghanaian, I wanted to go to the middle. I did all the calculation, said me a middle, but in fact, God brought me to the man who denied the Ghanaian lady. I came there, and the moment I was supposed to give him my document, I switched the document that I had cancelled. Thinking that if he sees cancellation, he would think that I've
maybe the paper is not the right one.
Yeah, I have like done some fraudulent thing, so I didn't submit that one, and I submitted an old document, that same document too, but the date was old, and I submitted it to him. He went through the document and he was asking me questions like, what brings you here to Germany? And I was like, oh, okay, I came for the Paris Olympic Games. After that, I came to Germany for an interview with a player. Originally, I came for that guy as well, and I did an interview. So we googled everything. So why are you going to the US? I'm like, I'm going for an event, blah 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 blah. You have to be confident.
Of course.
Ghanaians, when you
Whenever
go there, be
you are
confident.
speaking, you speak with confidence.
Typing, googling about me, asking me if I was a journalist. I've even forgotten the questions, but I would say it was all good. Then when he was done, it was like, okay, so I'm approving your visa. The moment he said that, I'm like, but you can't react in front of him. So
of course.
You're happy. So I was like, okay, so I'm giving you a 3-month visa. Is it okay for you? I'm like, yeah, it's good for me, but I have more things to do in the USA. So okay, if you need me to extend it, means you have to pay extra money. So I was like, okay, how much? Before I went there, mind you, my friend had already gist me, so I knew the prices. So he was like, okay, go and make the payments and come. I went to make the payments and came, Charlie. Got the visa. Bro, the day I stepped out, when I stepped out, some shots that I gave in the air. Wow. Charlie.
Oh, congratulations. Me too.
Thank you.
When the man said visa approved, I did not look. I just took the paper like this and I turned. I did not turn back because I don't want him to call like, hey, come, I made a mistake. Because I use my YouTube like this late stuff. You
Charlie,
give me the
Charlie,
visa.
anything you are doing on the internet
Just
is
do
your
it
evidence.
well.
That's your CV.
Let's do it
I
well.
tell people that whatever you are doing on the internet is your CV.
Do it well.
Yeah.
The man said, "What do you do?" I said, "Man, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a producer. I produce music. I do music videos and all those stuff." But before on the forms, I just put Late Stuff TV link over there so I can see from the glasses.
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
was talking, I see he clicked the channel. Then I see my channel opening on the screen.
Yeah.
Right after, I was, okay. Visa approved.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa. That was huge.
Oh man, so I will never ever stop Late Stop TV.
Never.
Still here,
never,
locked
never,
in.
Never.
Right.
Funny enough, the day I got my visa in Europe, when you don't have your ticket bars and you are sitting inside, you can sit inside, but they come and check like regularly. That was the first time they will check tickets.
Okay.
And I was in the bus. If you don't have the ticket, you pay like times 5. Times 5 is like
Of course, Europe, you don't joke with the
100 euros or so. Charlie, I was broke.
You don't joke with public transport.
So I was there now. The guy came. He had like he was holding the POS, and I had to just tap. Charlie, the moment he brought his hand like this, now the bus stopped, and like he had to go out. The way I breathed in and out. The next stop, I made sure I got down.
That's it. You don't want trouble.
And I walked from there like almost 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let me give you an estimation, like walking from Independence Square to Bowie.
Jesus.
I walked. That day you've gotten your visa
and you walk.
And you walked. You are going through pain and
joy
at the same time.
It's like you are speaking my language, bro. I walk from the American embassy to Achimota. I did not take her because as for me, when I was going, I prayed to God that if you give me this, I will walk to Ofankor barrier, and in the process of walking, I would just be praising you and thanking you. That's what I said. So when it came, then I was like, no way, because now God has given me. Now I have to walk. Charlie, I walk. I got to Jowulu. Then I'm a bread. I say, God, you know I'm a human being. I'm sorry. I said that I will walk, but please forgive me.
Charlie.
Please forgive me and let me take a car. Then I just got on a public bus and I go home. My next question is, what was your first perception when you stepped in America? Because me, when I was in China or Ghana, the story we heard about America, like, America is everything. America. When you hear the name, you shake. Like, America, I'm going to America. Because when I got the visa, the energy I got. But when I entered, I was like, okay, is this the America? So how did you felt?
So the feeling, Charlie, the trip is very long. No matter
very long.
When you're coming from Ghana, there, Charlie, I'm coming from Europe straight to Ghana.
Very long.
To US, people told me to come back to Ghana before I go to the US because my ticket was still intact. I could have gone to Ghana. But Charlie, I had an experience where someone went to Ghana and they didn't allow him to come. So I was like,
okay,
I'm coming already.
Let me come.
And being in Europe, you had experienced different airports, so I know how airports were supposed to look. So the first time I touched down in the US, JFK, I'm like, hey. Airport's been Sunni. Kotoka International Airport is far more beautiful than JFK. Where I landed.
When it comes to the beauty.
Even when you land crap, it's another Wahala.
You have to walk.
Charlie, you would have to go through immigration. You have to be praying. There was a Nigerian guy in front of me. Charlie, they didn't allow him. They took him to another room for more checks. Charlie, I had to say what I said at the interview now again. They asked me, you have to say everything again.
Yeah.
And I had to repeat everything again. And it really worked. And I went out safe. Even after that one crap, when you take your luggage and you are leaving, they can call you again and say they want to check your luggage. Some white people were in front of me. They called them white couples. So when I was leaving her, Charlie, and one of my luggage had it was torn. So I was like, they shouldn't call me. Even if it's a mistake. I walked out gently and I thank God that Charlie Malandi.
This is living off experience in United States of America. Now, The question I want to ask you is that with the little experience you've had right here, would you advise anybody you know to come and live life in America, and why?
Approaching the child, everybody for cancer.
Okay.
Don't let them
Everybody
tell you the experience. It's like when you were young and there was a movie that was shown on TV or series that was shown on TV. Imagine you go to school, everybody's talking about it, and you can't say some. Yeah.
You feel like
Yeah. When people
man.
tell you stories, Charlie, come and experience it yourself, whether it's good or bad.
Okay.
Come and experience it.
Okay.
Yeah. I won't
Okay.
tell anyone not to travel. Traveling is good. Traveling
Another-
there is good. Even if you travel from Tamale to Kumasi, Charlie.
You still have that. One of
Yeah,
the
when you go
best
back
education-
to Tamale, you realize that Enimbe or Kumasi.
Of
Then you
course.
move from Tamale Kumasi to Accra. Hey, Enimbe or Accra. Then you move from there, you go to South Africa or Nigeria. Hey,
and the bill will have before.
Then gradually you're like, oh, US. So you realize that, Charlie, each step of the way.
Okay.
Yeah, even the first time I went to Tamale from Accra, I learned things.
A
So
lot.
traveling there, there's no way you travel to that you not learn anything. Even here that we are, you can move from this block to another block, you will learn something.
You learn something.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
traveling there, I'll tell everyone to come.
What are some of the story you heard about America? And when you got here, was it real?
People will tell you the moment you get to America, you get job. The moment you get to America, you do this, Charlie. It all takes time. Takes time. Even if you have everything that you need, it will take
It
time
takes time
because
for you to adjust.
like your work experience. People don't trust your work experience. So that's why I even tell people back home in Ghana that if you want to come, just start applying for work now. Because if you apply for work there in Ghana, they've already trusted you. They know what you are coming with. They know that you are coming to learn styles. So they will take time with you. But if you're already here, they assume that you know certain things already. And you continue from where you are. But they don't know that, okay, you're supposed to start from AD. You're not supposed to continue from G, F, and stuff. But when you are coming new and you apply from Ghana, you get away, they know you are supposed to start from 1, 2, 3, B, C, D.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yes, if you are there in Ghana, Charlie, take good use of Indeed. If you know
Indeed.
don't joke with it.
Indeed.
I know what it has
Go
done
on
for
the
me.
Indeed and start applying for jobs.
Yeah, if you want to apply to schools too, Charlie. Anyway,
Schools.
you
Yes.
will get scam.
Yes, schools.
Come.
Schools.
As we did here, you experience them so.
No.
Okay, you get extra buckets, you they take save water.
No. Water have been flowing every single
No extra
day.
storage, Charlie.
Actually, the state we are, I think water is free. We get water free. We don't pay.
You see?
Yeah, water is free. But
see?
other bills you pay. I don't know about the other states, but over here,
Charlie,
water is
we
free.
go talk more.
We go talk more.
We go talk
All right,
more.
we go. Thank you very much for passing through.
Charlie,
I
nice
appreciate
having
your
you.
time. See you on the other side. Bye-bye. Let's
Bye.
stop.